Performative. Performative. Done or expressed insincerely or inauthentically, typically with the intention of impressing others or improving one's own image. I'm sure you've heard of this word before. Performative. You see guys walking around with tote bags. I know most of you have seen this trend before. Guys walk around with tote bags, start acting a lot more feminine for the sake of appealing to women. Women, on the other hand, have also been performative in the sake of, dressing scantily, doing things that perhaps they're not really comfortable with in order to appeal to men. But only now have people started to put a name on this social behavior that all of us have experienced, that all of us have done ourselves. Problem is that humans are social creatures, we're social creatures. We always do things to appeal and appease to other people in our life because that's how we get our sense of belongingness. That's where we get our sense of security, where we feel like we are welcome and we are part of like a community. We all have identity crises through our life. Who am I? Who are we? What am I supposed to be like? And most of the time, the simplest answer is be what the situation wants you or requires you to be. That's literally it, right? That's the simplest choice that we can have. It's, oh, do I need to dress professionally for this professional setting? I'm going to do that. Do I need to dress more casually for like a date? I'm going to do that. In a way, we're all being performative ourselves. I think the trend just made it much more of a joke of this niche of guys, but the reality is most people are performative as is. I'm performative, you're performative. I think perhaps I'm performative while speaking to you on this video because I'm changing the way I speak. Perhaps I'm not being as free as I would be if I was to just talk to someone, talk to like a stranger out in real life. Perhaps. I'm getting better at it, but still. People in general want to impress others, and therefore they do things that emulate other people that they find cool or what other people will find cool in them. That is the true definition of performative. I know it's a trend to, be performative. It's a trend to detest coming across as performative and always being authentic and always being unique to ourselves and being an individual that starts trends, not really following them. I get all of that, I get it, but what does a rational person do in times where everybody is performative? I think a rational person would try to be performative as well, but not for the same reasons. Most people are performative because they want acceptance from society, they want acceptance from other people. But those other people are also performative to some other person's liking. So no one's really doing what they really like, if that makes sense. Because everyone is being performative, right? Everyone is doing things that they think the other person will like. So what would the rational person do? The rational person would impress themselves. Become performative. Be performative in your life, but be performative for your younger self. Appeal to your younger self. Do things that would make your younger self look at you and think, fuck, I want to be like that. That's who I want to be like. That's what I'm striving for. Become that person. Be performative. Do what makes your younger self want to be like you, more like you, to look up to you, to respect you, to admire you, to copy you, to become performative of you. Think about that for a second. This is why I think that you should actually be performative. Use this general human behavior to your advantage and live the life that your younger self wanted you to live. Lead by example. Become the person that your younger self would look up to. And finally, perform. 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 But only for yourself. Only for your younger self. and see where that takes you in life. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that myself. I want you to follow as well. That's it for me. So yeah.